Okay, so here we are, back in the world of Horizon, Forbidden West. We are currently still in the area of the Daunt. We're trying to clear out these creatures, these machines that seem to be all over the place. So we knocked down a couple of them. Okay. So let's try to head out here. This way? Okay, we got it. It sounds like there's trouble over here. Let's approach carefully. Let's see if we can't... Ooh, something's going on over there for sure.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned.
Alright. And more machines. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. First off.
Could be useful if I time it right.
Alright. What are these things? Oh, they're bristlebacks. Some of them are wounded. Alright. There's several. Looks like there's some people in there as well, trying to fight it out. Ooh! Alright. Let's see if we can put a little freeze on this guy. Oh, shoot. Missed him. Ah, shoot.
Full of bristlebacks. Not too much without ammo.
Okay. We're gonna have to figure out a much more clever way to do this. Okay. Let's see if we can come in this way. I don't know if we can get up this way or not. Okay, so it's possible. Alright, alright, alright. What do we got going here? Okay. We can get them to sit still long enough. Might be able to get them with... Still pretty far out there. He's about to charge, I think. Okay. No. Okay. Do something else. Okay. Okay, there's one down.
One less machine.
All right. Okay. Back that up with some acid arrows.
Acid's corroding its armor.
All right,
Incoming.
more,
One down.
more of them. All right, all right. Take. All right. I got some damage. All right. Okay.
One less machine.
Knocking them down little by little. It seems to be working. Make some more of these. Just keep hitting them from afar. They don't seem to know I'm here yet. Alright, there we go.
Hold as a glacier.
Get him, guys.
Another one down.
Alright. One more. Give him a cold shower. He's going to charge. Try to stay incognito here. Okay. There we go.
There. Quarry's safe.
Okay. What do we gotta do? Quarry's safe anyway. Talk to the Aslam worker. Where is... Uh-huh, here we go.
I don't know what Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
At least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
Okay. Hold up. The whistle?
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Ulvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a Daunt before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet.
We gotta figure that one out too. Okay, well,
I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
alright.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chain scrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Ulvund the good news. Varys too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
What do we got here? Well, you can search it. Search a barrel. Maybe you don't have to destroy it. Let's get the parts, whatever we can get from these guys. Alright. What's over here? Anything? Looks like a knockdown machine. How about this guy? Yeah, lots of parts in there. Okay. This one got knocked down too. Sweet. Ooh. Hold up, let's have a look around. We might have gotten... Better get some of this wood. Let's check our... $11, $14, $4. Let's... Can we make any more of these? Oh, we don't have any chill water. Okay, well... I guess we need to report back to Chain Scrape and talk to that guy that's being a jerk. Might have to give him an attitude adjustment. I guess we got most of what we could from here. What's this? Ooh. Whoa. Be sneaking around like that. Okay, so let's do quick save here. Alright, a full-on save here. And then it's all the way back. Talk to Ulvund. This Ulvund guy is kind of a jerk. What's this? Vesper Viewpoint. We'll have to check that out. We have to check this out too. There's something over here. Scrounger site over here. A blocked path. We need some kind of tool to open all that stuff up with. Barren light. Okay. So let's fast travel back to Barren Light. We do need to upgrade our armor, perhaps our weapons too. See what kind of upgrade we can put those coils into our weapons or into our
Time to get
armor.
Ulvund to blow the whistle, then Wadis to Barren Light.
Alright. He's gonna blow that whistle, or he's gonna have that whistle put somewhere where he doesn't want it to be. Where is this guy?
Nice to see you too.
Still here, I see.
You and the Karja? Founding of Train Scrape. Blow the whistle. Oh, here we go.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The Bristlebacks are defeated. You,
What?
sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Terrific.
Great.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Ouch!
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Ha-ha.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Alright, so merchants are now available. You can purchase new equipment, restock your resources, and sell unneeded items at merchants. Items in the valuables to sell category are always safe to sell. Valuables to sell category. Okay. There are many types of merchants. Stitchers sell protective new outfits. Hunters sell powerful new weapons. Herbalists sell valuable potions. Cooks sell skill boosting food. Other merchants have their own unique stock. Visit a new merchant wherever you encounter one. Okay.
Ready to put fire to steel?
Well, the
All right.
Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
Alright, we better go check it out here. Where did they want us to go to? Oh. To the brink. Talk to Valdez. Valdez. What's that quest? Talk to Valdez. One thing I know we still have to do is we have to come down here and check out where these are coming from. Was it here? The bristlebacks. We do have to figure out why they're coming. Where they came from, at least. But, before we do that, let's gear up here a little bit. Let's see what upgrades we can do. Alright, so weapons upgrade. What do we got here? Shock caster. Our bow has been fully upgraded. Hold on, let's go back. Outfit upgrade. I want to check that out. Let's see. Outfit upgrades. Outfit upgrade. There should be a way that we can how do you do that? Whoops. Pouch upgrade. Select it. Okay, right, here we go. So, we can put in, let's see, skill details. Let me see here. Concentration. Potent medicine. Skills. Alright, wait a minute. Let's go back. We should be able to add... we might have to go somewhere to get that upgraded. Okay, but anyway, let's try the pouch upgrades. What do we got? A trap, hunter arrow, upgrade. A tripwire pouch, upgrade. Can't upgrade that, can't upgrade that, can't upgrade that. Okay, well, let's upgrade the tripwire, I guess. We need rabbit hide, prairie dog, bones for some of this stuff. We just don't have everything we need. Alright, we'll upgrade that anyway. Trap crafting. A small jar of explosives. Machine muscle and blast paste. Not enough room in your trap pouch. Oh, okay. So I can't do that. Weapon upgrade. Here we go. Weapons upgrade. The hunter bow. An empty slot. Now, how do you get that empty slot over there? I'm not sure. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Alright, let's see. She's got weapons, a fire. Let's see. Buy. Tools, smoke bombs, resources, blaze. We could use some chill water, but I don't know how many shards we have. I don't think we should sell anything. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. But wait a minute. Valuables to sell. Remember, they said those were fine. I don't want to sell anything that I can use. Use for selling for metal shards. Okay, let's sell this stuff. Sell. Okay, we'll sell this thing for 64. Okay. So, up in the upper right-hand corner, that with the little triangle things, 1,047. That's my currency. So let's sell some of these. They're worth 80 each. Sell all of those. I don't know what to sell and what not to sell, but I suppose We could sell some of these. 20 each. Sell that. Now, wait a minute. Let's go back to the buy. We needed some of these. Some of this chill water. Chill water. Metal shards. Let's buy that many, I guess. Got plenty of ridgewood, I think.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Okay, so what else we got?
I just want to see. Armor is my trade.
Alright, let's talk to this guy. Aslam Explorer. Outfits. Nora Huntress. I don't even know what I have now. What's this? Compared to Nora Huntress. I think that's what I've got now, isn't it? Sword, skill, create, job, compare. Compare. Alright, so I think I'm wearing the Nora Anointed. Nora Asram Explorer. I don't know. The Nora Huntress. Let's compare this. Silent Strike, Heal, Nora Anointed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that just yet. There's got to be some place.
Do I look like I know what a...
You know what I think? It might be in here. Here we go. Edit the weaves. Choose a weave. Oh. Empty weave slot. Okay, these are empty weave slots. Select the slot. Okay, now I'm getting it. Concentration, frost defense, melee defense. Increases your defense against damage from melee attacks. Purge. Increase your defense against purge water. Alright. Let's go with this in there. And let's do this acid thing. There seems to be a lot of acid going on around here. Take that one. Okay. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay.
You fix this lucky hammer of mine.
Shop just opened up and I've got
Alright, so we need to come up here and talk to this guy.
I can use your insights later on.
Who do we got to talk to up here? Oh, yeah, this guy.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
said...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Seems like they were trying to hold this whole process up.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first.
Okay. Yes. The unknown charger. The embassy override the charger. Override charger. Is that part of the deal? I didn't know I could override anything. Go to Barren Light. Alright, let's check. With the Daunt cleared of machines, the embassy between the Karja and the Tenakith tribes can at last begin. Aloy must travel to Barren Light to attend. Okay. So that's what we're dealing with right now. But before we do that, what's the deal here? Oh, bristleback. Skills. We do have skill points to use. What's the deal here? What's this? What's this? Crunchy spike stock. Food source with a firm texture and satisfying crunch. This hardy desert plant can make a fulfilling meal once peeled and cooked. Harvested from the desert spike stalks, which are often found growing in arid deserts. Used for purchasing food from cooks and settlements. Okay. Alright then. We gotta up our skill points. That's one thing. I like this here whole stealthy thing. Getting better at it. But there is another thing too. I would like to get this. Medicinal berries provide more healing and heal you faster. I'm trying to get to there. This says consume a special potion to restore health and gain resistance to status effects. Or we could go over here. Stealth tear. Tear damage while in stealth. Increase the ability to remove the enemy's armor. Okay. Stealth ranged. Deal more ranged impact damage while in stealth. That's what I need right there, I think. Smoke bomb, I don't know. Let's do this one. Stealth ranged. Deal more ranged impact damage in stealth. Let's try that one. Alright. Now we got more power to do more damage. What are these? Ah, new quests. We probably should check those out. Campfire. Now what's this? What's this one again? Override the charger. Override a charger is optional to cover ground faster. Oh. You can ride one. I don't particularly need to ride anything right now, maybe. But there are a few things I want to check out here before I go rushing into the whole embassy thing. I pretty much checked out this area here. Let's go down here and get these extra quests first, since we're right here in the middle of town. Looks like they're out this way. Looks like one is inside. Inside this here establishment. Rowdy crowd in here. Oh yeah, let's talk to this guy again.
Yes. Something else?
Concessions decree, your role. I'll be going. I'm not sure.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the Valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct.
Aha!
The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
And what's your role in all this?
You get stuck out here.
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Okay.
I need to go.
Of course.
Okay, so this is the guy that asked us to come somewhere. Come over here, go somewhere, to check out where the bristlebacks came from. So that's later on. Alright, we'll check into that. But we still haven't found what I'm looking for here. Whoa, and smoky in here. Oh. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's see here. Let's circle around here and see if we can find out what's going on here. Hold up. I think I went right by him, didn't I? 17, 16. In there? Alright. How do I get in there? Aha. Oh.
Aloy. Back for more, huh? Another round here? Heard you've been busy. As for me, I'm gonna need a few more of these before I get back to the forge.
Is there something on your mind?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by. Convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Oh, okay. That's what you want. Shadow Carja?
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Tolan Cleanbreaker.
Who is this Talland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Talland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Okay.
So the Bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Ulvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could Bristlebacks in the Daunt help Ulvin?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the Bristlebacks came from, Ulvin has taken to blaming the Carja for him.
Okay.
He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Carja for anything.
Damn Carja slavers.
Okay. Well.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Okay.
Talon has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Right. Okay, so what's this? This is the Twilight Path. Go to the Twilight Carja camp. Alright, now that's something. Okay. It's something to do. But I'm not going to do that right now. We also have to figure out where the bristlebacks came from. Alright, so we got one more new quest just down the road here a little bit. Let's see. Go up here and hang a right somewhere. What's going on over here?
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. No, just stop talking.
Where were we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
Go!
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking,
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Yeah, right. Let me see. Your friend here?
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew.
Oh.
He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
Okay, about this
Tell me
weapon.
more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I'm on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better.
Boomer.
Mainly with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Alright. We gotta get the parts for their experimental weapon. Looks like we gotta gather the fanghorn rib here. And a charger horn here. Okay. Gotcha. But we'll take that off for now. Twilight Path. What was the Twilight Path? Ragtag group of Shadow Karja displaced loyalists of the old regime. Oh, okay. So that's... we need to talk to the refugees. for that one. Okay. But I think we still got a good bit of stuff to do around here. Plus we can get that new weapon. But anyway, let me just double check that map one more time. Okay, we got to talk to this guy about the Twilight Path. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff to do around here. Okay, but I think we did enough for this one. I think that'll do it for this one this time.